Welcome to the Aramark Occupational Safety Training, Safety Responsibilities. But before we go any further, there are a few things you need to know. Let's find out how we can ensure we have a safe environment. At Aramark, our most important asset is you, our people. You play a valuable role in delivering the experiences that enrich and nourish the lives of our clients and customers. To help you do your job effectively, we must work together to create a safer workplace for everyone. We want you to return home from your workday the same way you arrived, safe and sound. Your work environment and your actions are the two biggest factors to maintaining a safe workplace. As your employer, Aramark is responsible for providing you with a safe work environment. However, it is your responsibility to ensure that your actions are safe and in accordance with Aramark's policies and procedures. Before we move on, let's hear from our CEO, Eric Voss.
Hello, and thanks for taking time today for a very important topic. Every day around the world, 270,000 Aramark employees like you enrich and nourish lives by serving literally thousands of our customers and millions of consumers. That's an incredible responsibility we all take very seriously. It means nothing is more important than ensuring the safety of our employees and the safety of our consumers who really put their trust in us. And it's why we're committed to the highest standards of food safety and safety on the job. Safety is really at the core of Aramark's promise to everyone we serve and to each one of our employees. When it comes to safety, you play a big role. Safety isn't a once-in-a-while priority or only something you do when someone's looking. It's an every moment of everyday mindset. And that's why I'm counting on you to make safety your top priority at work. Regardless of whether you're in a kitchen, a warehouse, an office, or a truck, because by following all our safety standards, our procedures and rules, you're helping Aramark maintain the highest levels of quality and deliver against that service we promise to our customers. And you keep yourself and your colleagues safe, so that at the end of each shift, you go home safely to your family and friends. Now, talking about safety is one thing, but we have to make it more than talk. Safety, it must be an everyday reality. And with that in mind, we want you to be as informed and as prepared as possible.
Aramark SAFE was designed to deliver a structure for all employees to educate, validate, motivate, and investigate risk. Aramark SAFE is how we control risk, drive continuous improvement, and deliver on our commitment to the safety of our employees, clients, consumers, shareholders, and communities we serve. At the core is our Aramark SAFE commitment and policies, which influences SAFE standards, employee education and related tools, metrics, and employee recognition and incentives. Leadership oversight is an overarching driver to achieving our safety goals. Employee involvement is the encouragement and enablement of employees to make a difference and participate in our safety promise. Together, these safe engagement activities will move us towards no harm to people or the environment, or Target Zero. At Aramark, we encourage feedback from our employees so that we can promptly address any potential concerns. What do you do if you have a safety concern? You can call the anonymous employee hotline number. You can talk to your supervisors, human resource representative, or the Joint Health and Safety Committee members or representatives. You can also email the headquarters safety team. It's our top priority to ensure compliance with policies, procedures, and legislation to make sure you have a safe work environment. Let's talk about our policies. We are dedicated to protecting the safety and health of all employees, and will take every reasonable precaution to provide a healthy and safe work environment. Here is our SAFE commitment. We have policies in place that support our commitment. In addition to our health and safety policy, we have 4 additional policies to ensure a safe work environment: workplace violence, workplace harassment, modified work and environmental policies, all of which we post on our safety boards. We are required to review our policies and programs annually under the occupational health and safety legislation. It helps keep our safety programs relevant. Aramark is also required to post the Provincial Occupational Health and Safety Act and regulations in the workplace so that you can familiarize yourself with it at any time. Provide information, instruction, and supervision around jobs, tasks, and hazards so that you can work in confidence. Hire competent persons so that you know that the person working beside you is able to do their job safely, and encourage all staff to get involved as a health and safety representative or a member on the Joint Health and Safety Committee in order to provide a safer work environment for everyone. Now let's talk about your responsibilities. As an employee, you are required to review all the materials given and attend all safety trainings presented. If a safety training is missed because of vacation or sick leave, you are responsible for following up on, reviewing, and signing off on any material presented in your absence. You are responsible for attending health and safety training and following the practices you learned in that training. You are required to report any hazards, incidents, or violations of the Occupational Health and Safety Act or regulations to your supervisor immediately. If you don't, your coworker may get injured or ill. Lastly, be sure to wear personal protective equipment and review and follow all policies and standard operating procedures. Here are your employee rights to keep you safe. 1. You have the right to know about any hazards in your workplace. 2. You have the right to participate in health and safety. And 3. You have the right to refuse unsafe work. Employees have the right to know about hazards. Your supervisor will know about any hazards and hazardous materials you may come in contact with on the job. Here are the pictograms for hazards related to health and physical hazards. The main component in identifying hazardous materials is GHS. GHS stands for the Globally Harmonized System. GHS is a process of employee awareness of occupational hazardous products and their potential dangers. With GHS, labels must be fixed on any hazardous material or product. You must be educated about GHS and its symbols, and you must have access to all safety data sheets, which outline the proper precautions, handling, and disposal of all hazardous materials. So how familiar are you with these pictograms? Let's see if you identify them. Second, you have the right to participate in health and safety at your workplace. Here's what that means. Every worker has the duty and right to identify and resolve any safety concerns. These should be brought to the attention of the Joint Health and Safety Committee or representative at your workplace. Joint Health and Safety Committee member names, meeting minutes, and workplace inspections will be posted on the safety board for your information. Under the Occupational Health and Safety Act, you have the right to elect your JHSC or representative. If there is an investigation, it's advised that you assist them. For more information, see our Standard Operating Procedure for Joint Health and Safety Committee Health and Safety Representative. Third, you have the right to refuse unsafe work. If you have a safety concern, report the problem to your supervisor. Your employee representative will be called in. Your supervisor will investigate in the presence of you and the representative. Does the supervisor agree that the situation endangers health or safety? If yes, the supervisor takes corrective action and the employee returns to work. If no, Does the employee have reasonable grounds to believe the work endangers health or safety? If no, the employee returns to work. If yes, the inspector is called in. You may be assigned reasonable alternative work. The inspector investigates in the presence of the worker, employee representative, and employer. The inspector then gives a written decision, and corrective action will take place if ordered. We are committed to provide you with a safe work environment by providing health and safety programs, policies, and procedures. But we need your help too. Commit to a safe work environment. You have the right to know about hazards, the right to participate in the process, and the right to refuse unsafe work. Together, we will move closer towards Target Zero, our goal of zero harm to people or the environment.